Hey guys, what is going on? Vitaly Dubin is here. In this short video, I want to share with you a very cool concept called the 4 levels of value that is going to help you make more money and have more impact with what you do. And this is something that, is absolutely mind-blowing when you start to think about it, how this world of money works. When you think about why somebody makes just $500 a month or $1,000 a month, and some people are making $1 million a year or $1 billion a year. What is this whole difference between people in the world? And you probably heard this saying by Jim Rohn, you are getting paid in the right proportion to the value that you bring to the marketplace. But sometimes it's hard to conceptualize, what is value and how value is created. So learn about this very cool concept called the 4 level of value. I learned it from Myron Golden. It's really cool. And here's the first level of value. It's called implementation. It's when you have your muscles, your hands, you're doing something, you're implementing something in the business. Okay, somebody else tells you what to do, here's what you need to do, here are the steps, and you go and implement. You take your time, you take your muscles, and you go and do it. This is the lowest level of value. This is why people who have jobs, people who are workers, they're employed by somebody else, they're making the least amount of money. There is a ceiling to how much money you make on this level. No matter how good you are, no matter how hardworking you are, there's going to be a ceiling to how much money you make. You go to any hotel in the world, who do you think are the hardest working people in that hotel? Is it the manager of the hotel? No. Is it the manager of the people? No. It's the people who are cleaning the rooms. Right? Those are the hardest working people in the hotel. But are they getting paid the most in the hotel? Of course not. They're getting paid the least. But they work so hard. See, working hard doesn't necessarily mean you're going to make a lot of money. It's not what your parents told you. So this is the lowest level of value. You gotta start to disconnect your time from money. Time and money. Those are 2 different things, okay? Is it possible to generate $1 million in 1 hour? Yes, it is, when you disconnect time from money. So this is the first level. Do not get stuck on this lowest level of value, which is called implementation. You're implementing something. All those engineers, all of those people working in factories. Basically, if you have a salary, you are at this lowest level. The second level, which is higher level, is called unification. And on this level, you use your management skills. Now you're in charge of other people. Now you are not the one implementing, you are telling other people what to do. Okay? Let's say you're a manager of a sales team, or you're a manager of those people at the hotel that are cleaning the rooms, and you tell them, okay, you make sure they're not sleeping at work, you're gonna make sure they're doing their job done. So it takes a higher level of responsibility, okay? You're maybe a manager of waiters, whatever the case may be. You use your management skills, you make sure that the job gets done, and you manage other people. Those people are getting paid more money, right? Depending on the company, depending on what you manage. It can be $100,000 a year, $200,000 a year, but it's going to be a ceiling at this level to how much you make, right? Because you're still not, you're still not at the higher level. You're just managing people. So here is the third level. This is where the fun begins, right? At this level, people are making anywhere from $100,000 a year to $1 million a year. This is where we get to the third level, which is communication. Communication. This is where you have all of those authors, speakers, coaches, consultants, politicians, all of these people, how they make money. With their mouth, they speak. With their mouth, they start to communicate, okay? The marketers, they start to communicate, and by their communication, they start to influence, they have more influence. They learn how to talk, they learn how to communicate, how to convey ideas, how to be persuasive, how to be influential, what to say, how to say it. So if you want to make more money and have more impact, then you gotta study how successful people communicate, how they say it, what's their language, what's their body language, what they say on the webinars, on the presentations. The better communicator you're going to be, the more money you're going to make. All of the affiliate marketers, okay, they are very good at communication. It's email marketing, it's all communication. It's what you put in the email, how you say things, what you say, okay, it's all communication, okay? It all boils down to it. All of the marketers, all of the successful online network marketing, it's all communication. So this is the higher level of value, become better at communication. And the fourth level is imagination. Imagination. This is where you have your mind working for you and your money. You combine mind and money together, you imagine something, and you create something that has not existed before. You create a new brand, you have a new idea, you build a new startup, a new company, okay? You are the one creator, you are the one founder. You created a project in a crypto space. You created something that has not existed. You put together a plan. You put together a system. You put together something. You use your mind. You imagine something, and then you go and hired other people. You hired programmers. You hired some other people to do design or marketing. And then you go and have other people helping you spread the message and communicate about what you have created. This is imagination. This is the higher level. This is a level where you can get paid $1 million a year to $1 billion, right? Because there is no limit to it. There is no ceiling to your imagination. You can imagine whatever you want. You can create whatever you want. And this is a level that requires the most focused concentration with your thoughts, and write it down and imagine, put it in work, put it in practice. It's not easy, but this is a level where the bigger players are on. When they launch their academies, when they launch their brands, when they launch their courses, when they launch their systems, when they launch their companies, network marketing companies, different projects. This is the level that they are playing. And if you are smart enough, you can also play at this level. But you got to transition yourself from the lowest levels of value of implementing something, being a worker or managing people, to communication, communicate better, and use your mind, use your money for imagination. So hopefully, guys, that it makes a lot of sense to you, that you learn a good amount in this video, that you're going to really start thinking differently about how people operate, okay, and how you can increase the value that you bring to the marketplace, so you can increase the amount of money that you make and the kind of impact that you have in the world. All right, so it's been Vitaly Dubinin. Hope that you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you soon.